All right, guys, welcome back to Holland Dove prediction, football prediction accuracy. All right, guys, I'm sorry what happened yesterday. I never expected that Chelsea was going to leave. Lose their match that played yesterday. That's why the fact they are playing away because Chelsea has been in good form. Their attackers, everything was very, very poor. I'm sorry for my Chelsea fan. What happened yesterday, was very, very discouraging. I didn't expect it. Am I just talking only that? Okay, take a look at Villarreal, take a look at Barcelona. What happened? All this club that I hold a very high esteem to win their club, their match yesterday disappointed me. I even made a mistake by adding Chelsea in my best of odds. I made that mistake. My instinct was telling me not to add Chelsea instead of adding Chelsea, that I should add Galatasaray. Holding Chelsea at a very high esteem, expecting Chelsea to win their match yesterday. They missed a lot of matches. Even in the first half, the second goal they would have scored, they missed it also. It was even Galatasaray that I didn't even expect to go that far, went that far to 3-0. It was really, really disappointing. Guys, not just you lose, including myself, I lost, but regardless, we move. All right. So do not be pained because of that. All right. I made a mistake. I didn't listen to my instinct not to add because normally my best of all usually is usually 4. Do you understand? But I was not able to listen to my instinct. But regardless what happened, we move. All right. So without wasting much of your time, I don't intend to without wasting much of your time. So I would like to jump into today's prediction that will be playing out tomorrow being 7th of November 2025. All right, pick up your pen and paper. You know how we do it. First of all, we list the winning teams, and beside it, we place where you can find all this club in order to bet accurately. Okay, so what I have right here, I'm going to be giving out 2 slips. All right, one right here, and the best of the daily odds. I will be posting it in my YouTube channel. You know how we usually do it. So if you're not following the YouTube channel, quickly go and subscribe on the YouTube channel because you saw what happened yesterday. One odd caught our game that we posted on our YouTube channel, and in our YouTube channel, we regularly win odds there back to back. All right. So, nevertheless, let's quickly jump into today's odds that we're playing out on the 7th of November 2025. So, the first on my list right here is a 20. We expect them to win on the 7th of November 2025. And where you can find this is Netherlands Eredivisie. The next on my list is right here is ML Vitebski. We expect them to win on the 7th. So, and where you can find this is Belarus Premier League. All right. The next on my list right here is Bolivia. We expect them to win on the 7th of November. And where you can find this is Bolivia Primera Division. The next on my list right here is a Municipal. We expect them to win on the 7th of November. And where you can find this is a Guatemala. Guatemala Liga Nacional. The next on my list right here is a Maccabi P. We expect them to win on the 7th of November 2025. And where you can find them is Israel Liga Lumit. The next on my list right here is Den Haag. This game, you might omit it or you might leave it. All right. What I have for them is about 85% sure. All right. But you can add it if you want. If you don't want, you can remove it. You can find this at Den Haag. We also expect them to win. You can find them in Netherlands Eredivisie, and they are playing on the 7th of November also. The next on my list right here is Len. This one is also similar to Den Haag. They will be playing on the 7th of November. You can add it, you can omit it. All right. We also expect them to win, but the chances of winning is like 85%. So we expect them to win, and where you can find this is a Northern Ireland Premiership. The next on my list right here is AL Hilal. We expect them to win, and on the 7th of November. And where you can find this is a Saudi Arabia Pro League. The next on my list right here is Hammarby W. We also expect them to win their game that we're playing out on the 7th of November 2025. And where you can find this is a Sweden Damas Svenska. All right. So the last but not the least right here is TNLs. We expect them to win their game that we're playing out on the 7th of November 2025. And where you can find this in order to bet accurately is a Wales Premier League. All right. That is all what we have for you for today. All right. Please bet wisely. This is Best Odds Holland Dove, and I will see you in my next video.